And how are you? I'm Dylan Black. It's Daytime Ottawa on Rogers Television. Always nice to have you here. Pet identification, very important. Very important. We have all the details right now from the Ottawa Humane Society. We say hello to Amber Corby.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Manager, Community Programs.
Thank you.
Dominique Lalonde is here as well on the program one more time, Coordinator of Canine Services. And not that you two aren't super important, but look who's going to steal the show here. Amber, who do we have on the table?
This is Polly.
Okay. Hello, Polly.
Polly is an 8-year-old beagle that will be soon ready for adoption.
Okay. All right. So when did Polly come to you?
She came to us about a week ago.
Okay. And
yeah,
Polly's in
so
good
we're
shape?
getting her all ready, making sure that she's spayed. We would be microchipping her, getting her all her vaccines ready, and then when she's done all that, she would go up for adoption, and we'd try to match her with the right home.
Beautiful. Amber, this is probably a very busy time of year at the Ottawa Humane Society. Summer's pretty busy.
We do. We see a lot of animals coming in, a lot of animals going up for adoption, so it is a very busy place to be at this time of year. So
you're here today because we're talking about pet identification. Now, Amber, what exactly is pet identification?
Well, when you think about pet ID, it's being able to identify if your pet goes lost or is missing, that pet in fact is yours, and being able to get that pet back to you. Okay, so pet identification is something that any owner of an animal, a pet, should probably get done. Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
All right. Okay, so how exactly does pet identification work, Dominic?
So we insert a little chip. It's the size of a little blade of rice, and it contains a number, a little number on here.
Okay.
And this number is attached to an online database that has all of your pet's information. So it can have your age, your vet clinic, phone numbers, emergency phone numbers. So how it works is vet clinics and shelters have these little scanners, and all they do is as soon as you press them, they go over your animal. Once this is inside, it goes over, and then they can read the number. You can go online, check the database, and then we'd be able to contact the owner and get them to come claim their pets.
Okay. Now, where exactly would this microchip be?
All right. So as a little demonstration, we have a very good we have a very good model here. So it's kind of like just like a vaccine. So it's a little needle. The little microchip is already in the needle. You would just open this up, put this in, and we typically put it right in between the shoulder blades.
Okay.
And then you just go in here like this, insert, done.
And she didn't even move. But in all seriousness, I mean, it's pretty pain-free.
It's pretty pain-free. Some dogs have different pain tolerance thresholds.
Yeah.
If you have a husky, you're probably going to hear a little bit of screaming.
Yeah.
So it's like a little pinch, but it's the same thing. We typically keep the dog distracted. Our clinics are all equipped with lovely treats that we can provide the dog.
She just lays there and
eats the treat.
Yeah.
So we make sure we set them up so that they're distracted while the whole thing is happening, and most of them don't even realize it's going in there.
Okay.
So it stays there in their shoulder blades, and then that's where we can scan them.
That's easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Amber, what are some of the most frequently asked questions when it comes to this procedure?
Well, we do hear questions about, well, and maybe even I would say concerns about being able to track, or is it a GPS? Concerns that people may not want to go that route, but that's not what it is. It is something that doesn't get lost, or it can't fade over time. It also is probably the best way to get your animal back to you. But there are other ways that you can identify your pet. So having a collar with his tag and name, your phone number, having your address is also a really good idea, because your animal could wander off just a few houses down, and being able to have that neighbor or whoever bring that animal back is a really easy way. You can actually stop by the Buddy and Bell Boutique at the Ottawa Humane Society, pick up a tag, and we can engrave it for you right there on the spot.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. Personalized. Okay, so how often do these clinics happen, Dominic?
They happen once a month throughout the summer.
Okay.
And you just go on our website there to register, and then all the time slots are there. And so you just arrive there with your pet just before your appointment, and it goes really smoothly.
Okay.
We try to keep everything as
of
organized
course,
as
keep
possible.
all the dogs happy. Now, that being said, I keep saying dogs, but Amber, what animals, what pets should be getting this microchip?
So we would recommend your cat or your dog, and even if it's an indoor cats can get out unexpectedly and wander off. So at our microchip clinics, we have microchip cats and dogs, and we would start about 7-8 weeks of age.
Okay. All right. So if I have a parakeet, I probably shouldn't do this?
Probably not. There are other identification methods for smaller animals.
Yeah.
Best to contact your veterinarian. They know all the different
Hamster?
IDs. There's
Hamster? Because those
those things get lost, but I don't think you can find them.
You might need a GPS for one of them.
for the hamster. Okay, and what is the cost behind this? There must be a small fee that you have to pay?
There is. So at our microchip clinics, it's a $50 for your first pet and additional $25 for each additional pet after that.
Okay, so we have about a minute left, and while we have you, we want to talk about the Wiggle Waggle Walkathon, which is a cool name for an event, and that's coming up as well soon, Dominique.
Yes, the second week of July, it's our big fundraiser event where we ask the community to raise some money, some funds. We have a walk, we have a run, we have a run for kids as well. So if you're an avid runner, we have all of it, the little pennies with your little number.
September,
yes,
right?
I'm just going to say.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
July.
September.
It's tomorrow. No.
September, this is happening. The second week of September.
Okay.
And there's lots of events. It's at the Lansdowne Park. And there's a bunch of vendors there as well. So
check out the Ottawa Humane Society website for all of this and more. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.